everyone to Frontier Opening Bell. It's Tuesday, the 30th of November, and this is how we're wrapping up the month. Let's look to the Nigerian exchange market, just about 0.1% in the green territory, just to begin the end of month adjustment. The BRVM was up 39 basis points. The Egyptian market down by nearly 60 basis points. The Nairobi Securities Exchange was flattish on Monday, and the JSE roared 2.03, beating the rest of the markets on the African continent. Despite the Omicron variant, the equities market in Johannesburg moved very strongly. The rand also moved very strongly against its other peers at the international place, the dollar and the euro. Okay, let's have a footprint with the East African markets, where the Nairobi Securities Exchange has declared a special dividend of about 0.5 shillings ordinary shares to all shareholders, and that include everyone in the mix. Then you got the I&M Bank, third quarter profit after tax about 25.1% in the positive 33, that's about 5.4 billion shillings, and net interest income 34.5%, wrapping up part of the late earnings for the third quarter and 9 months of the year 2021. They have the HF Group says it's narrowed its net loss by 22 basis points. That's coming through nearly 569 billion Kenya shillings. That's for the period between January and September. In neighboring Tanzania, the country is moving to adopt its own central bank digital currency. That's a CBDC. Nigeria's central bank was the first on the African continent to adopt a digital currency called the e-Naira just about a month ago. Now, Tanzania is moving in the same direction. And Uganda says its coffee exports earnings at about $657 million because of weather and the weather conditions, and of course government input into coffee production in the East African country. West Africa and the Nigerian markets, the AfDB group yesterday evening announced that the Africa International Forum for 2021 events originally scheduled to start tomorrow, December the 1st to the 3rd of December in Abidjan, the Ivorian capital, had been suspended. No thanks to the new variant of COVID-19, which has been discovered in South Africa. The president of the AfDB, Dr. Akumi Adesina, apologized on behalf of all delegates and participants, but says that decision to suspend until further notice the AIF 2021 was taken in conjunction with the government of President Alassane Ouattara of Cote d'Ivoire. And then the IATF 2021, which ended just about a week ago in Durban, South Africa, reporting a total deal of $42.1 billion. That's putting the final figure on the deals and transactions signed at the week-long event. That beats $32 billion, which was made at the first event in Cairo, Egypt in 2018, and surpassed the $40 billion threshold set by the IATF just before the conference started. Then Thursday is when we will have the technical meeting of OPEC and the ministerial meeting proper due to the virus concerns. Those meetings are now being scheduled to hold on the same day, the 2nd of December. Then you have Seplat Energy says it's looking to work with partners to buy the shallow water business of ExxonMobil operations in Nigeria. Flutterwave has a Flutterwave market for small and medium enterprises looking to boost revenue and sales of merchants and other participants on that particular platform. And the AfDB says Senegal have signed 15 billion CFA franc deal to fund Senegal's agriculture and small and medium enterprises sector. Okay, let's touch on with Southern Africa, where the new variant of the virus, which was discovered last week in South Africa, has dealt a very big blow to the country's hotel, tourism, travel, and hospitality sector. In the meantime, Deutsche Bank says it's hired 4 HSBC bankers to grow the private bank business in South Africa. And South Africa cement maker PPC reporting that it's going to meet the net zero emissions by the year 2050. That'll be about 25%. By the year 2025, the initial threshold of 10% would have been met. Taking that all the way up to about 25% by the year 2050. And Implats in mining resources sectors is acquiring all shares in Royal Bafokeng Platinum. That's part of the news within the mining industry in Southern Africa. While Standard Bank, the largest bank in Southern Africa, says its January to October lending book has beaten all expectations. Okay, let's talk to the North African markets. Egypt is looking to settle $5.7 billion in external loans debts in the first half of 2022. While the telecom Egypt, one of the largest telecoms companies and also listed on the EGX, says there's no plan to change its stake in Vodafone Egypt, at least for now, despite the move being made on Vodafone of Egypt by South Africa's another telco giant Vodacom. And DP World of Dubai says it's pumping $35 million into Egypt over the next 2 to 3 years. And Morocco's CIH banks reporting a net banking income of about 557 million dirhams in the third quarter of July to September 2021. On a final note, Tunisia's insurance sector turnover for the entire insurance business climbed 2.09 billion dinars for the first 9 months of the year, January to September. And that's about it for today on Frontier Opening Bell. I am Boason Omofaye. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time.